Hi guys. So I made this live and I scheduled it to go out as planned and I set it for unlisted. I mean, I didn't set it for unlisted. YouTube set it as unlisted. So yeah, next time I'll have a warning for the live. Finishing my food really quick. Boiled chicken and rice. Hey guys. All right. So I was going to do my same footwork warm up, but I don't have a selfie stick. So let's see what we can cobble together. I don't have a selfie stick. This'll work. Won't be very nice, but it'll work. All right. Cool. All right. I've done it wrong. What have I done? Can't believe I've done this. Okay. Is that as far as it goes? Surely not. Surely not. Surely it goes further than this. No. That's as far as it goes. All right, we're going to make this work. Come heck or high water. Because it's a PG channel. I could say hell. Hell! Though that actually is the same thing. Let's do that. Hold on, guys. Screw it. We'll do it this way. We're going to do footwork drills. Let me move all of this insulation. So, we didn't quite raise enough money to do the full studio remodel like I want to do. But we started it. You can see I put some insulation in the back. We're going to be raising some more money tonight to see if we can get some more stuff. Let's go ahead and start off with footwork. Don't spam the chat or I'll kick you out. All right, cool. All right. Dang it. Okay, here we go. Let's do some footwork. All right. Trying to get a good angle on this. It's not very tight. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right, footwork. We're gonna start off. Come on. Start off with our advances. And retreats. Okay, other foot, same thing. More of these. Can we see the feet? Let's see what we can do here. I can't make it much further out because I have the wrong tripod. All right, now we're gonna do advance lunge. All right. This kind of sucks as a handle. It's all bendy. I wish I had thought ahead and brought my better tripod, but I'd have to go all the way downstairs to get it. Man, I don't want to actually get a real selfie stick. That seems like a pain in the butt. I have to buy a selfie stick now, guys. It's no fun. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, ready? Advance lunge, recover. Advance lunge, recover. Advance lunge, recover. Advance lunge, recover. Now retreat, parry. We can't do parry because if I parry, You guys will end up over here. So it's going to be retreat, retreat, lunge. Actually, we're going to do retreat, 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 lunge. So ba, 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 ba. Retreat, retreat, retreat. And then you fall on the ground. Okay, so this isn't the most stable situation. Let's try that again. Okay. Retreat, 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 lunge. Cool. Other foot, same thing. Advance, advance, lunge first. Okay. Now retreat, retreat, lunge. Ba. So it's ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Let's see what the chat's saying. Do a backflip? Sure, if you tip me a lot of money. Backflips are hard. I don't want to do one. Okay, now we're going to do gather steps. So the way these steps work are, previously my advanced steps were, let's see if I can get it so you can see me. Can you see? See my feet? Previously, the advanced, I can't get it so you can see my foot over my arm. I'll just do it. This is tough. So previously my advancing steps were front foot moves, back foot follows. Front foot moves, back foot follows. The gathering step is going to be back foot moves, front foot follows. And the idea here is my weight transitions to my front foot, freeing up my back foot to move, and then go like that. So that's the gather step. All right, here we go. Ready? And now backwards, same thing. Oops, that was wrong. All right, other leg. All right, here we go. Okay, now we're gonna do passing. So now what I'm trying to do is I'm hinging my hips open like this, so you can see. I don't know if you can't see. So now I'm in this kind of this neutral stance right here, and what I want to do is I want to hinge my hip open. So this foot turns out like this, and the other foot turns like that. What I'm doing is I'm prepping myself to pass forward and through. So there's that. Switch to the other hand. Pass forward and through. I'll hold you like a long sword for this one. Oh, fine. I'll make it a little longer. I think I'm going to break my tripod this way. It's so weird. All right, here we go. Ready? Pass. Through. Boom. And back. There we go. And through. All right. All right, only a few more footwork things and we'll start hitting things with swords. Oops. So you're gonna get all bent. It's not the way a tripod was intended to be done. All right, so now we're gonna do a flesh. See if I can get this to work. So this is gonna be a fencing flesh. So it's like a step forward like that. Basically running is what we're doing now. So here and it's, all right. Other foot, same thing. And now we're gonna do the same thing, But for longsword, so if I'm here, hip hinges, reach, fall forward, land. Okay, other foot, same thing. Okay. Let's do some sword work, guys. Got too many tripods. I put you guys behind Bob so you can see what we're doing. All right. Need to be a little higher. How come my other one went so high so quick? Okay. So let's see if you can see. Here is Bob. You can't see Bob. Here is Bob. And we're going to do all right, so what we're working on now is sword moves first. That's really high. Hold on a second. Yeah, move you closer. See, the camera setup's always the hardest part. There, you can kind of see Bob a little bit. This is not easy. Okay. You see Bob, you can see me, you can't see my feet. Hold on a second, guys. There we go. How's this? There we go. Okay, good. That's good angle. All right, so let's see. Trying to read the comments really quick. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do sword moves first. In this drill, what I want to do is I can initiate my body and the sword, but I can't step. So what I'm trying to avoid is this. If I step and then move my sword, I'm breaking my structure and I'm also putting myself at risk. The idea being this. If I decide to step with my sword, if he decides to change something, if he decides to try and stab me, or if he tries to react to me, it's a lot easier for him to do that, and I can't really react because I'm already committing my motion. So what I need to do is let my sword lead the action. That way, if he starts to react to it, I can always do something else. I can parry, I can bring it back, I can do something else. So we're going to work sword moves first. My hips and body can move before my hips and the sword will move before I commit my body weight forward like that. Spez is good. Personally, so we're talking about gloves. If you're talking about clamshells, my recommendation is for the HF Armory, the Black Knights. Let's see where we can kind of see a bit more of me and a little bit less of Bob. The HF Armory Black Knights are always a good one. They're probably the best clamshells on the market right now. If you're a bit more of an advanced fencer, you can probably get away with the Gabriel 2.0s, which are 5-finger gloves. That's pretty good. I like this angle. And it looks like I'm going to hit you. I really wish I had like another computer where I could look at the texts on a bigger screen. Let's see. Superior Fencing. Yeah, Superior Fencing has good budget stuff. I'm testing out some of their gear right now. Okay. So I'm playing with different distances right now. Right now here, where I only need one action, I'm in the Krieg. In fact, I'm very far in the Krieg. I don't even have to step, and I can hit. So this is just the very basic mechanics of moving my body and my sword. This isn't really doing anything with my footwork. It's all body mechanics here. So if I want to start to work on the distancing, I'm going to have to move back a little bit into Sufekten, or at least further into Krieg. What sword would be best for you? Depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to fence, first off, it depends on what you want to do. If you're trying to fence, go to a local club and talk to them about swords. They probably have a preference that they like to use, and you can test out a bunch of people's gear. So oftentimes, clubs will have loaner gear and stuff like that, and you can use that before you spend your own money. So I always suggest doing that. If you want a sword to train with for your own personal use, there's a million different ones you can try. Personally, I really like these, the Technique Fetters. They're a little bit heavy, a little bit forward heavy, but honestly, they're a good sword analog, and they're pretty cheap. They're about a little bit over $200, and so that's not bad for a steel training sword. So now I'm out of distance. Well, I'm not actually. Technically, I'm still in Sufekten, or I'm still in Krieg. This is one step. So here. Sword moves first. I feel like I'm going to hit the phone every time. Uh-oh. A little piece of metal came off of my guy's mask. That's okay. All right. Sword moves first. Keep hearing noises like something's falling off. Like I'm destroying this mask, but it looks okay. What we got in the comments? Keep Bob alive. Okay, here we go. Dual wielding depends on what you're talking about. Two long swords, we've talked about this. Two long sword dual wielding is bad. It's dumb, don't do it. Dual wielding, usually, in almost every situation you see it done in, would be rapier and dagger, or rapier and buckler, or things like that. There are some examples of dual wielding two one-hand weapons. There are treatises that talk about dual wielding side swords, a little bit about rapier, but it's not very recommended. And then you get into other martial arts, like Filipino martial arts and stuff like that. But it's always a short sword. It's never a long sword. So, sword moves first. So I get into range, sword moves first, lunge, secondary attack. Don't spam the chat. Well, I can't time you out, so I just have to... Oh, I can't time you out. Don't be that guy. All right. Whoops. Check the camera, too. So that's a bad position for you guys. You're a little too close to Bob. Just a little too close to Bob. Let's try this. So I'm here. I come in, sword moves first. That was my food. I stepped in it. Here we are. Didn't I just time that guy out? Oh. There we go. All right. You got sword moves first with the thrust, which is tip first, and then I can move either with shooting step or with a lunge. And if I do this, sword moves first, if my opponent starts to react, I can stop, I can change directions midway. So let's do some work against a sword. Got a sword here. Let's see what we can do. So sword moves first, I take the line, I stab. Check the comments. Explain my footwork. All right. Let's talk about my footwork. So I'm here. Sword moves first. I move in the direction that my sword's moving because I want to take control of the blade. So this is a winding step. What I'm feeling in this position is my opponent is going to try and stab to this shoulder. They're giving me pressure against my sword. The sword moves first and I wind with it. I've taken control. Their strong's on my weak. Sorry, their weak's on my strong. And now I can come forward this way. So I move in the direction of strength and I move towards my opponent. From here, sword moves first. Sword moves first, just like that. Let's see what else is going on. What's going on in the comments? It's going faster than I can read, guys. Hold on. What's your preferred? I don't do crump out that much. So a lot of the times I'll fence from this forward position here, this forward guard, because I can be strong and take my opponent's blade and do stuff from there. When I fence from back here, I don't like it because my tip's out of it. I've got this, there's like the threat, right? That I can come in, but I'm not quite as good at that yet. So oftentimes I'll fence from here, and I want to take my opponent's blade and do stuff like that. That's kind of how I think of it. Let's do a little bit of this. So I'm going to work on my Zornhau into Zornord. So that would be boom, thrust. Take, thrust. I do it from sit back then. So this is, nope, that's the problem, right? Not actually the right angle for this because you guys are facing the wrong angle. Let's see if we can fix this a little bit. It's a little bit better. There we go. So from here, I'm going to take the center line and thrust. So let's see if we do this while moving in. So I'm stepping offline a little bit. Right there. Okay. So now I'm going to try some Bleiben. So I'm going to sword moves first, wait for them to react. So if I'm moving my sword here, the idea is that they're going to try and stop me by parrying. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for them to try and parry, and come down on the other side of their sword and gain them that way. So from here, sword moves first. It's a worse angle. You can't really see what's going on. There we go. And I can't see Bob. You gotta find a better setup for this specific drill. Here we go. And it is, he's already reacting, so sword move first. He reacts, okay. Sword moves first. He overreacts. Boom, I come in here and I thrust. Just like that. Just like that. Alright. But it's a little closer to him. I don't think Bob has arms that are quite that long. Giving him a little bit too much credit. There we go. Feels better. All right, let's try winding step on this side. So, there we go. So we're in the bind. I zook in, he presses back into me. I gather, and I wind, and I cross. So here we go. We're here. Bob zooking, or Bob presses. So what this drill is, Bob is pressing on my sword this way. I'm going here. I'm retaking. I'm stepping this direction, and then I'm stabbing that way. Let me check the comments really quick, because I'm getting tired. Spam targets. All right. Okay. So you do Zornhau and Zwerchau's regularly? Not really. Mostly I do a lot of thrust work. All right. So here, Bob presses, I zookin. Nope, I didn't step. Let's try again. We're here, Bob presses, I wind, and then I do that. So I'm trying to work this move, this cross arms thrust. And what I'm doing here is I'm creating a structure with my body in this direction that can withstand his blade. And then my point is here moving forward with a shortened structure that way. So we're here, and it's zookin, thrust. There we go. Zookin, winding step, cross arm thrust. That feels a lot better. Zookin, winding step, cross arm thrust. That feels pretty good. I'm liking this drill. Zookin, winding step, cross arms thrust. Okay, take a break. Read the comments. What's up, guys? Hey, what's up, Rex? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. That helps a lot. That really does help. If you don't know, we are still kind of trying to raise some money for this back wall. I've got insulation up for some of it. Got to put a little bit more in there. And then I've also got to do a little bit more work. We also, so I kind of want to spruce up the studio. I'm going to put some stuff on the walls to make it look nicer, so we can make some more videos, some more long form videos. Let's see what we got going on. You say crossing after the zookin? Yeah, you cross after the zookin. Yeah, so what you're doing here is the zookin is how you retake. right? So he is here. I have a strong bind here. This is my strong position. He decides he wants to press this way and take the strong position. When he does that, I zook in, and I find myself here. Now he tries to press into me again, trying to press towards this shoulder. And so what I do is I wind with this step, cross my arms, and stab there. So altogether, it is he presses, zook, and winds, runs, just like that. Okay, let's do something else. Let's try it the other direction. So I've got him here. He presses, I zook in, I wind, and I thrust. This one's hard because raising it with this doesn't really work with this specific position. So I'm going to try something else. I'll try it a couple times. Let's see if I can do it. So it's zook in. That was okay. We'll try that. So we're here. Zook in, press, go. There we go. Zook in. There it is. Zook in, stab. Zook in, wind, stab. All right, cool. All right, let's go ahead and work. Let's see here. What else do I have for longsword? I had a couple things. There's a little water, but I forgot to bring water because I'm very smart. I forgot my water. Let's do, let's get rid of this guy for now. Let's just go back to, let's move on to saber. I'm just going to start off with the dueling saber because I want to work on strengthening stuff. So I'm just going to start off with simple cuts to the head. There we go. So I'm doing advance, lunge, retreat, parry, and then sometimes I'm adding in a riposte just for fun. Out of shape, tired today. Now I'm trying to do feints. So come in, show high, feint to the side. Okay, comments. What's up, guys? Generic Italian German trash talk. All right. Rip food, so no energy. Oh, yeah. All right. Back to it. So I want to work on, what I want to work on now is advance, lunge, retreat, parry. The problem is what I want to do is have a partner. I like to do some partner drills, but I can't because unfortunately Bob, as wonderful of a partner as he is, can't fence me back. So we get to just keep doing parry, advanced lunge drills. Oh my God, is that my water? I have water? Yes! I've got beautiful water. Oh, I need that. All right. Here we go. So, feint, undercut, overcut. I don't know if I can actually do this in a fight. Just kind of fun. Kind of fun to mess around with it. All right. A couple more sabers, and I'll do some rapier. Where are we at time? About 30 minutes. We'll see. Yeah, let's go rapier. Okay. Start off with just sword moves first and thrust. I want to work some bind work on this. I was working this last night with one of my coaches, two of my coaches. So, this one's out. What I want to do, let's see if I can remember how to do this. I'm here, and what I want to do, how did this go again? See, now I forget. What I want to do, what I really wish I could do, is do this and see the comments. Yeah, Purple Heart's got plenty of swords you can practice with. So we're here. We are engaged here. And the first one was, let's see, weaken this way and invite the attack thrust. Okay, let's try that. So we're here, and I weaken to show that I'm not in control of the bind. He thrusts, I take, I thrust. All right. Let's see. The other one was from here. It's nurse. Boom. But how did the footwork go? The footwork's important on this one. So it's disengage, wind, thrust. There we go. It's hard to do against a longsword. There it is. I'll loosen this just a little bit. Ah! Wrong one. There we go. There it is. That's not what it was. Oh, what was it? I can't check. It's on my phone. Let's see what's going on here. Root canal, I'm done. Oh no, don't do that. Siggy Shorty is nice. I got one on order. How do y'all still fundraise? Yeah, we're still fundraising the wall. I've gotten some of the insulation in, so you can kind of see over there. We've got that much of the insulation in. There's a little bit left there that I'm going to do tonight. But the biggest issue is it just costs a lot of money, and I paid for it out of on a credit card because we need to get the studio ready. We got to get it running so that I can film more stuff. So if people want to donate to the wall, there's a link in the description to the Venmo. If you want to do that, that helps. All right, so we're here. Disengage thrust. That feels nice. There we go. So I am stepping this way. I don't need to step that way to disengage, actually. There's a two-part step here. Charles would laugh at me. He'd look at this and be like, you're doing it wrong. I know I'm doing it wrong, but that's okay. Oh, there's more. I missed some stuff. How much is left? I mean, we have most of the resources to build a wall. I've got to go buy probably some more drywall. I got to get mud and paint. What I'd really like to do is put up some cool decorations and stuff. I want to put up like some fake brickwork or something to make it look kind of fun, so that I have different areas to film at. Because right now we just have the sword wall. Here, let's go on a little tour, real quick, of the studio. I can kind of show you what's going on. So here, let me see if I can. Yeah, there we go. All right, wait, it didn't work. There we go. So here's the studio. So over here, it's very messy right now because we're still doing stuff. We got Bob, and we got our cutting station up here, where we usually have hanging paper, which is there. I'm going to put that up there. We can do some cutting later if you guys want to, maybe, if there's enough people and they're engaged enough. And then we got the sharp section over here. I've actually got an Amazon box down here with a rack because I got a bunch more sharps from Cult of Athena that I've been testing out over here that you guys are going to see some reviews on. So those have got to go over here. They've got to get hung up. And then we've got the blunt section, which is here. What we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're actually going to extend it all the way over to here. And then this new section here, once this wall is up, is going to be where all the drip is. All of the jackets and stuff are going to go over here till about midway. And then over here, I was thinking about having like an area for filming, maybe with some fake brick stuff or something else. Hopefully after all of that, it's a much nicer place to film. Right now, it can get pretty crowded, pretty rough. All right. Yeah, I'd really like to, like I said, there's some upgrades that really need to happen. And right now it's tight budget just because, shorts don't pay anything. I really wish they did. I really wish YouTube would pay shorts appropriately, but it's not very good. So if you want to help us out, go check out our long form videos too. Check out our long form videos. If you want to join the Patreon for $1 a month, that's honestly the biggest help you can give. If you want to help immediately with a project that you can actually see, we have a link in the description to the Venmo. That's the best way to give us money because YouTube takes 30% of any donation you give through YouTube. Anyway, here we go. So we're going to work on this a little more. So here, what was the other one you did? It was shift, and I win the line. So it's, yeah, I'm going to practice this one. So this is a fun little footwork trick. If I'm here, and I'm leaning back like this, if I shift forward and move my foot to shift back, I've subtly won the line. Right here, we're neutral. If I thrust, he can parry, he can stab me. Same with me, we're neutral. So if I'm here on my back foot and I shift forward and I subtly shift back, now I've won the line. Now I actually have a better position than him. So let's try that a couple times. So we're here, we're back, forward, back. And now I've won. We have to make sure that the shoulders don't change to keep the illusion. My shoulders stay where they were, and then thrust in. Let's try it again. That's a fun one. I like that one. Gotta get better at it though. All right, let's do a little bit more of rapier. I really wish I remembered what that other drill was. It was, one of them was to look weak here, invite the thrust. So boom, invite, go. That was an easy one. The first one was, so there was the disengage, step, thrust. That was one of them. I missed. I moved too fast. There we go. That's better. Oh, it was take, subtly take here, and then, because you want him to disengage. So it was you subtly take, disengage. Okay, let's see if you remember this. What's going on here? Oh, thank you so much. So the wall. I just went out and bought all the materials for the wall on credit. So we have the stuff for it. It's gonna get built. Now it's more just about kind of paying me back if people want to. So all donations absolutely help for the wall. I realistically need to pay myself. I don't even know anymore. Money's helpful. Don't worry too much about it. You know, I'm gonna start doing more lives though. I enjoy doing it. I just wish the one that I had planned had actually gone live today instead of last minute like it is. All right. Press, take, thrust. All right, let's do a little bit more longsword. I think I'm forgetting something. Here we go. So sword moves first. I put myself offline, and I'm taking the bind on this side. I'm strong as the sword, come in and thrust. Let's make this a little bit tighter. Sword moves first. All right, comments. Same footwork with longsword. Yeah. Long. Pasta name. You can do it low, plow, even alber, thrust cover. Okay, so you're saying backwards, shift. Yeah, and I win the line. So, boom. Because I've switched the line. Okay, let's try that. So we're here, forward, back. I've shifted, I've won the line. Okay, let's try this. Sneaky footwork. Italian footwork. Those sneaky Italians. That probably came off wrong. Don't cancel me. I'm talking about the Italian fencing masters. So we're here. Nope, didn't do it right. Okay. All right. That's fun. Go to Ox. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Infinite Money Glitch would be really nice. No, you can speak in Italian. I speak just a little bit of the Fiore system. I got the Posta de Donna. This is Posta de Longa? Posta di Longa? Posta Lilonga? Something like that. Charles is going to kill me later. Okay. That makes a difference too, because if I'm here and I try and go that way, my structure's not there, but that makes all the difference. So it's... Okay. Look at that. That's a fun little thing. Okay. That was about all I wanted to do today. The whole goal of these live streams... Wait. Did my live stream stop and restart? That's weird. Whatever. I don't like that. So, the whole point of these live streams is kind of a couple things. One, I want to use it to do my training stuff that I'm not as consistent about as I should be. So that's good. Did I not stable those? I didn't. I'm an idiot. I have to fix that later. So one, I want to do step left foot back while pairing. Intra no longer. I'll talk to you later about it, Rex. Yeah. The goal of these live streams is A, talk to the fans more, which I'm gonna have to figure out a system to do, because like if I'm actually doing the training, I can't talk to you guys. And two, it is a revenue stream for the channel. We do need to do more of that to keep it going. But three is to do my sword exercises and keep myself accountable. So I don't know. Do you guys like these? Yeah, we have. Oh wait. Yeah, if you want to do PayPal on our main site, we have a thing that says links, and it has PayPal as well if you'd like to. I mean, we really appreciate that. You just go click our home thingy, and then go to links, and it should be right there near the top. So support them. Yeah, Marazzo, I've heard of them. I want to learn them too. But anyway, if you guys like sword hangout, I'm trying to think. I need to do it every day. I don't think you want to stream it every day, so you can pick a couple times a week. I also want to get back into streaming some video games, because that was fun, I think, for people. We just had to find time to do it, and I'm usually busy. You can have a laptop, an announcer. Yeah, the problem with an announcer is I have to have somebody else, and it's just me. Usually the channel is just me. Every once in a while I have somebody come in who does a short with me or a fight with me, but usually I'm the only one around. So it's got to be somebody. So wait, if I could find a program that announced it, but you guys talk so fast that it would be just constantly yelling at me, and that might be too much. Yeah. The training of the playlists, I don't know. I might make some playlists. I might make some videos of the specific drills that I'm doing, but previously those drills have never done like super well. It just is what it is. Yeah, training for a few interval. The problem with that is I mean. I assume I don't watch live streams, but I'm assuming what people want when they watch a live stream is for the host to be constantly engaged. I could always put on a timer for 5 minutes, where we do the exercise for 5 minutes, and then I look at comments for 5 minutes. First off, it's going to be hard to keep up, unless people know like not to comment in those 5 minutes or something. Yeah, I can't get somebody to hang out. No one's going to be able to come and do it. So I think, because we're trying to grow on shorts. Shorts is good for getting followers and stuff like that, but it's not good for actual revenue. They don't put ads on it. The things that are good for that are long form content and live streams. And so we need to start doing more of those things to continue making this a viable thing. I want to keep making videos for you guys forever, preferably for free. We just have to make enough money to do that. The biggest way, and I mean it, the biggest way that you guys can help us is for people to donate $1 on the Patreon a month, because it's consistent with live streams, with the monetization, with everything else. It's up and down every month depending on what happens. But if we're at 1.2 million followers on YouTube, plus another 600,000 on Instagram, and like a couple more on a couple different places. If even just the YouTube audience, if 1% of those people donated $1 a month to our Patreon, it would mean that I wouldn't have to worry about any of this anymore, and I could just create, and I would never even need to take a sponsorship. I could just absolutely do whatever I wanted to do and create and make stuff for you guys, without having to like think about succumbing to Raid Shadow Legends, Blade Blado Legends. But so yeah, if you would like to help us out, go check out the Patreon. It's the best way. YouTube has its own systems that you can like be a member through, but YouTube takes 30% of everything they make, which is annoying. Any like memberships, if so $1 on the membership actually only gives us like 60 something cents because of YouTube. So that's what it is. Let's see, I'm going to check the timer. Makes sense. Yeah, we could do a timer. The problem with stream, so I've done stream overlays and stuff like that. YouTube's trying to push these vertical streams, and I kind of like doing it on my phone because I can like move you guys around and talk to you guys. When I used to do it on my laptop, the problem was that it was really tough to move around. I had to keep coming back to it. On the phone, it's easier to see, but I don't think I can do stream overlays. I'll check and see if I can do mobile stream overlays on something. That could be kind of interesting. Yeah. Yeah, and I do like that the community does pick up a lot of the questions. That's a good thing. We have cool people in the community. But there's a lot of comments going, and even this is a small stream, right? And there's still a lot of comments and a lot of questions. I can never get them all. Review comments on your phone with sound turned off. Yeah. I don't know exactly how I do that, though. Because I'd have to have the computer set up, and then the phone. I like streaming on my phone so far. The only problem with it is I can't multi-stream, but the only place I'd be streaming would be TikTok, and I don't like TikTok, so. You can always check our contact email. It's just contact@seltzerdarts.com. All right, guys. With all that said, I gotta go work out and finish this wall and do 17 more things. So I'll probably call it here. This is a shorter stream. OBS with multiple cameras. Yeah, the problem with that is like that'd be great to do. But that would be a lot of investment. Like ideally, right? If I had the money to do it, I would get multiple cameras set up and wired up to this computer here, and then I would just run the stream off of those cameras and switch between them depending on what station I was at. So I could have a camera in the middle for footwork. I could have a camera over by Bob, and that would be perfect because then I could look at my phone. But you know, that means I have to now I'm struggling to pay for the wall. Now I've got to buy like 5 cameras to make that work. Yeah, it would be a lot. All right. Let's see. I don't have old cell phones. That'd be a good idea, though. I'll think about it. All right, guys. I'm going to head out. We'll talk later. I might do another one tomorrow. This one was supposed to be scheduled. It was supposed to have like a thing that went up. So I want to get into a habit. I know real streamers stream like every day. I don't think I can do that, but I could do like 3 times a week for this. We'll see. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.